here is pretty much all of the settings. This is like, this don't matter that much, but I only use the ping double tap on the maximum, so I accidentally don't press it. I like the flashbang to be on dark and the night is on muted, but that's a preference. There's so much of these that I'll just scroll through, but you can pause and see. Here I would recommend to keep them low, so the gun sounds don't match the footstep sounds or anything like that. Then I just keep them muted, so after the flashbang you don't get an annoying sound in your ear. Master volume at 88, so I don't know, this kind of preference. For me the 100 is too loud and like 70 is too low, so I just keep it on 88. But this is also preference, and this much is are usually personal, but still here there. Make sure full screen, 1920 by 1080, highest hertz you have, I would say play 5.4 or 1610, but I like 5.4. Desync off, FPS limit off, widescreen, I see some people play it on, play off. 84, it's the most common one, or 90, but I like 84 more. 88 because I just feel like the smaller HUD is better. Graphics, these are probably one of the most important ones. This is on plus boost, or on, if your PC can handle it, put it on plus boost, if it can't, put it on. This keep on custom, until go custom once you change these ones. Texture low, actually just scroll through and you can see it for yourself. Here I would probably say the most important ones are keep this on 25, so you get more FPS, but if your game looks too bad, put it on 100. But I would say keep it on 25, anti-aliasing always off. Every one of these always keep off. Everything on low except for shadow keep on medium, and not on high or very high, so you don't lose FPS. VRAM on maximum, and that's pretty much it. I use 5.5 2861 and the default multiplier. I have raw input on. Most people don't use it actually. I don't use it either, but if you like pressing the keys, it's useful, but I will keep it on. I don't know why I have it on. This one's always need to be an advanced aim. You should have it on hold, so it's much easier. Toggle lean always on toggle, sprint and hold. It's just the basic stuff here. And here's my keybind, it's mostly default, but I have changed some keybinds for like interactive on X. Primary catcher is on mouse scroll. Here are my drone settings. It's not anything like special, but still these are also highly personal. But okay, so now the wooting settings. I have this named in lowest latency. I'll leave this in the caption so you can copy it. But I have my activation point on 0.10, except on my Windows button it's 4, so I accidentally tab out of the game spacebar is 50, so it's easy to press when you need to, but you don't accidentally vault over something. Everything else I just keep on 0.10 because I think they just need to be the fastest, so you get the maximum like performance out of your keyboard. Rapid trigger, it's always on for me. It's on 0.40 for everything, so it's accidentally not too fast, but it's still pretty fast. And yeah, it's used on all 61 keybinds. I don't use the continuous rapid trigger. I think it's better just to have this normal one. RGB, I just have the finish flag colors. I have set my RGB off, so it gives me the best latency. And I just use the normal Wooting style of keybinds. That's like what I used to play. I never like change any of these. I don't like this. I like the normal ones. I have Snappy Tabby on AD and Q&E, so I can lean and like strafe faster. Because what this does is just whenever you let go of the other button and you're already pressing the other button, it instantly takes that button, so there's no delay. So it just makes the strafing easier. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, just like the latency, but and here we can see, because I disabled RGB, it's 1 millisecond, but if I have RGB, it's 2 seconds. So here's my Nvidia settings. Some people say use this, but personally I think this is like better, and then they put it all the way to performance. For me this is in Finnish, as I am from Finland, but this means performance, and this is quality, so I put it all the way to performance. That's what I've always used, and I think it's much better. But if you want to use this, it's like not anything bad. Here I just keep the low latency on ultra, I have G-Sync on, and I put on the OpenGL, I put on my own GPU, I put on max performance, and you put this shader cache on unlimited, and you put on the power saving mode, you put on best performance, and yeah, that's pretty much all you need to change here. And you can just check which ones these are. I tried to say in English so you can use it on your own PC. But yeah, on physics I would say just put your GPU here, don't touch anything else. And here make sure you have your best resolution and your best hertz, so you don't lose anything from your monitor. Here's my desktop colors. I would say that if you don't know about this, don't change it, but here's my colors that I have, and it looks like this in game for me. But I mean, it just all depends on how you want it to look. But if you want to copy mine, this is how it looks. Here you can see the skins clearly, and yeah, that's pretty much how it looks. But if you don't know what this means, don't change it. This one, your monitor is like turning if you want it to be like upwards or sideways. I always keep it sideways, because what the fuck keeps it upwards? This one, HDCP, don't touch this. Don't touch the digital noises. Desktop size, I would say don't use no scale. And on the process you want it you want the scale to be used in the monitor. Maximum, what the fuck it is, resolution, maximum hertz. I would say if you have G-Sync, use it, but it's not like mandatory, but it is something that I would highly recommend you to use if you have it. Here you can change your monitors, but for me I have, for now, only one monitor, so I would say don't touch this at all. Your video colors, don't touch these are pretty much useless. And in your video, like picture settings, I would say use the application's own settings. Use this telescene setting, what the fuck ever this means, I don't know, I don't care. Just use the first one here that you have on the noise cancellation. And that's pretty much it for all the Nvidia settings. Hope you enjoyed the settings video and hope this helps you get more FPS. Wait, actually go to your power plan and you make sure you have it on the best possible one. That's the most common tip. But yeah, like I was saying, hope you enjoyed the video and this helps you get more FPS, and I'll see you guys on the next one.